Okay, I think we're live. We didn't have the countdown. Just a second. Let's do the intro as well. I see a new beat has entered. Let's do this.
それはレバヤさんニュースだ。デセットライズだ。逃げろ。誰でも音できる。誰でもスキルを稼げる。ガバナンスまでやる。中集権のメディアはもう終わりだ。
真相から立ち上るインクと真実がぶつかる。レバヤさんニュース開かれる海嘘はない。読んで書いて氷結しろ。力はみんなのもの。いい霞をたたえろ。ニュースは君のものだ。
レバヤさんニュース。レバヤさんニュース。
Hello everyone, what's up? Leviathan News, a new week, the advisor here, nice to be on. And actually I wanted to come up earlier, but with me as usual, I'm delaying. But thankfully the auction keeps going. This is actually a special stream. We're having a very interesting auction for our SQUID Pass. If you don't know what the SQUID Pass is, it's actually a way to get our pinned posts on our Leviathan News, Telegram, and X, actually, for the entire week to deliver whatever kind of message that you want. And this has been a very prolific bidding day, actually, for us, and I'm very excited about it. I wanted to share it with you guys. By the way, of course, please like the video, subscribe to Leviathan News, share the channel, share the bid. Let me just pop it up on screen for you all to see. And really, thank you. Thanks to all bidders. I've actually been pitching it yesterday to quite a few people that I thought might find it interesting. And the response has been really incredible, and I thank you all for it. Let's try to share the screen here. And let's just show. Okay, so it's already like the third extension or something like that. Each new bid in the final minutes pushes it for another 15 minutes or so. Like it resets the count for another like 15 minutes to go. The current bid right now is 0.0347 wrapped ETH. Respect. In ETH terms, it's quite a lot. ETH is down quite a bit, so it's not that much. And by the way, look who's actually leading here under the auction itself. You can see the list of bidders. Look how many bidders we've had on this one, guys. Like the first bid was at 0.014. So many unique addresses actually have pitched. This is Lumberg. Shout out to True Markets, by the way. Truo now. It's actually True Markets have rebranded to Truo. I hope to have them on here again to actually to share about their rebrand. They were actually persecuted by another group called True Markets. Quite a story over there if you haven't been following. But they do have a new, they don't even have access to their old X account. So please go follow them at Truo, Trueo. I think the address there is TRUO_app. That's the new X account, I think. So go follow them. Shout out Millie, shout out Lumberg, and thanks for bidding, Lumberg. But yeah, quite a few. Look how many unique addresses have actually joined this sale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one already participated. 4, 5, 6, 7 Token Bryce, who is currently leading. And then it's Token Bryce and 0188 Showdown. So cool. About 10 minutes to go. Let's see what the situation here is now. Oh, a new bid already. We're actually at 13 minutes to go. 0188 really wants it. I'm actually not sure who 0188 is, you know. I'm definitely curious about it. I don't know if it's one of the people I've pitched it to yesterday, and I really, it's actually very exciting to know. Just a second. I want to also share the YouTube link, guys. Please, if you're watching, like the video, leave us a comment, say what you think about the bid. Go to the bidding page and bid on leviathannews.xyz. Follow us on X, follow us all around the place. And by the way, shout out to Arcos for the amazing opening segment. I see that maybe we have some other bid. Just a second, I will come back and watch it. But if you're bidding and you're watching it, please let us know. And yeah, let's just have it on screen. Let me just tune the screen a bit to somewhere that you can actually see. Let's reshare. Oh my God, there's another bid, 0.0427. That's a lot in these terms. Oh, Token Bryce. Token Bryce has, I actually know what Token Bryce wants to publish. It's a new article by his new project, Polaris. We had them on last week. By the way, guys, it was the video that I personally have made that got the most YouTube views ever, basically. I definitely recommend you guys go and check it out. It has over 500 views. For us in general, it's very regular to have that on the YouTube channel itself. And for me, I don't even know if I've ever had a stream that I've hosted myself alone that has gotten so many views. So really thank you to everyone, and much respect. And please like the video, leave some comments, leave some feedback. This really helps both me to actually learn what you guys like, and actually it makes a lot of other people watch it and have access to the content themselves. So we really enjoy it and we really appreciate it. You can definitely see it as a kind of contribution. Just a second. I really want to. I'm not that good, guys, at doing something, like doing two things simultaneously. Some people are actually very good at it. Me, especially when it relates to computers, not exactly my specialty. But please do. I should learn how to put some music like Johnny has on his streams, to just entertain you while I'm trying to chill and do this kind of stuff. But let me share it on Leviathan News using the Telegram bot that the incredible CurveCap, shout out CurveCap, has built. That's how actually our system works. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with it. If you're new here, you're probably not. And we do actually have some new followers on YouTube mostly. So shout out to you guys. But basically our whole point is decentralized crypto media. What we want is to get the community engaged and participating in the process of delivering the news. And we have all kinds of contributions that we're actually open to, basically everything, anything, to be honest. But one of the important things that, like, one of the more common ones is to actually, and that's how Leviathan News kind of started, is that we actually encourage people to participate in sharing the news themselves. Like, if, like us, you're basically online all the time, you can just use that, let's call it a skill. You know, we can call it a skill for some of us. And you can just use our either Telegram bot or through the leviathannews.xyz website and app. You connect your wallet. You have like this place to submit the news. I will show it in a minute. And then you can just like, you add the link that you find of interesting news. You add a headline, it's submitted. And if it's approved, you're also eligible to earn some squid once we vote on it. And it's actually very cool. So I highly recommend you do it and join us. Let's check on the auction in a minute to see if it has any problem, but I just want to share this link out there. Let me just approve it here. Okay, link is out. I will soon share it on my own channel. Let's see how long this sale still has. 10 minutes. Token price is still leading. Okay. This is a high amount in ETH terms, I must say. This is a pretty high amount in ETH terms. I think token price is sending me messages. Let me just show them that I'm what can I do, Bryce? What can I do? You know, we each have to do the best for our projects. That's how we roll. Okay, see, I already see by the Telegram bot that there's a new bit. Okay. Yeah, much respect for participating, Bryce, really, much respect for participating. By the way, guys, Bryce was the first ever winner of the SQUID Pass back in the early DeFi scan days. Bryce is also a part of the DeFi collective, as some of you know, which is a collective doing its best to create stablecoin decentralization, to push for this, not only stablecoin, actually, to push for actual decentralization and on-chain decentralization. And their first product was DeFi Scan. DeFi Scan is actually a tool made to provide a perspective for users on different protocols about how decentralized is the protocol that they're actually using. Kind of like the way he described it to me back then is that it's kind of like an L2 bit, but for protocols. And it's actually a very cool tool. We've had several interviews on it, including very early on. And the first ever SQUID Pass, Bryce actually won and published DeFi Scan. This is back in the days where the auctions were done with Squid on Fractal. Recently, the devs, shout out Curvecap, Johnny, and the others, have changed it, and now the auctions are much more available to people using mainnet, wrapped ETH or CRV USD, and really it's working much better. Proof of concept. So much respect for participating. Bryce, always an honor. Was an honor to have you and Robert on last week to talk about Polaris, and really respect you participating in the auction, and basically every other participant as well. Was really a lot of fun, and it really shows that we have a proof of concept here, and it really supports what we do, and we really enjoy it, and we hope you do too. So please, if you have any kind of message that you want, by the way, guys, this doesn't have to be a project. Like, sure, like it's the most natural fit if you have a project and you have an announcement and you want to make sure it reaches as many people. Last week we had Trustless Force, a new initiative for stablecoin decentralization, winning the bid. They had their first public appearance on Leviathan News. Actually, I got the honor to speak with them last week as well. Michael from Liquidity, Cyril from FX Protocol, Martin from Curve, and really was a lot of fun. Well, I think maybe someone just popped up on the live stream. Let me check. If I have someone here. Oh, it's Curvecap. What's up? Let's see. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. So
I think this Monday auction format might be working.
Yeah, definitely. I say let's do Monday all the way. Oh man, someone just outbid him. I actually thought it would have been over, but look at are you seeing the new bid that just entered?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
wow.
we're going at least another 15 minutes, but perfect
Okay,
timing.
Token Bryce decided that he actually. Well, I was sure that Token Bryce was telling himself that okay, that's enough is enough. But okay, shout out Token Bryce, man. Look at that
It's
number.
a big one. It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a new record, like in ETH terms, for an ETH auction, right? Like I'm not actually the original bid that he won with the SQUID in the old prices back then. Dollar-wise, it was much higher, I think, like $270 or something like that, something crazy in our terms, anyway. But really, I actually.
But it's in a worthless governance token that is SQUID. This is in Ethereum. No governance
Yeah,
power. Just digital oil.
But man, yeah, I actually think that in a way, I told you, I think the format of doing it on Mondays is kind of better because people really know what they're about to shill and what they really want to announce in the upcoming week, and they have these like final plans, and then all of a sudden, if they see that they have like our slots for the pinned post or whatever kind of auction that we might be offering, I really hope we start doing some others as well, then they're into like this kind of a FOMO, let's call it that. Okay, the week is starting. We need some ad slots now. What's out there? What's available? And if we provide it, Fridays are a bit nappier on that aspect, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and by the way, and I was just before you popped up, I was starting to say that, you know, people don't even have to just wait for it doesn't have to be like the most natural fit. Really is a project pitching and saying like, okay, we have this new announcement, this new product, this new whatever. When I actually started approaching some folks yesterday, it was mostly people like that. I knew that this project has this announcement coming up, and that project has this announcement or this article coming up. So I actually just offered them, hey guys, you know that we still have the auction going on. If you want it for your new announcement next week, it can be relevant for you. All good. But actually, it doesn't even have to be like just for that. If you're any kind of user, if you've written like an interesting article, if you have a post that you want many people to see, if you have a meme that you've done that you want people to see, basically whatever, ad slot is here. As long as it's not something like, of course, rude, malicious, whatever, as long as it goes through our process, our review process, and we see it as eligible, and we accept it as something that you can post, you can always do it. And by the way, Garrett, we actually talked about it a bit earlier. I just think that, you know, if someone asks us to publish something that is unacceptable to us, we can always give the winning bid to the previous bidder, to the one under him. You know what I mean? So it's not even that not that big of a deal even.
Technically, that might be an issue because the auction would have settled by that point, and the second place bidder could have withdrawn their bid.
Theoretically, you're right, but then we can also find solutions for that, I guess.
Yeah. By the way, have we shouted out the winner of last week's SQUID Pass while we're waiting?
Yeah, I actually have mentioned them, but go ahead, please.
Yeah, I was just gonna go ahead and shout it out because it was not you directly. It was but it was indirectly involved you because you're very much a part of the Trustless Force, correct?
Yeah, also, I'm the one who pitched it to Michael from Liquidity, and I told him, yeah, man, you should buy it. So, yeah, it's kind of nothing like pitching the SQUID Pass, actually, and seeing people really respond. It's actually quite an honor. It's like a show of trust, especially by the Trustless Force. I've actually met Michael, and he told me about it for the first time in Chile, in Stable Retreat. A very small, like invite-only conference that was held by a family office called Neo Holdings, by everyone's favorite Summit, Stable Summit, and my personal favorite, Frankencoin, who were the main organizers of the whole thing. Shout out to Johannes, by the way. And actually, that's where I met Michael from Liquidity for the first time. And even before the conference officially started, we had like a walk over there in Puerto Varas in Patagonia. It's a beautiful place, man. I really recommend you and anyone else to go check it out sometime. And by the way, there will be like another stable retreat at the end of the year, end of November. So if you're interested, shout out, please approach me, approach Johannes, and let's try to see if it's possible or not. We will get you on the Telegram group or whatever. And that's where he actually started telling me a lot of stuff about liquidity in general, and also about his new idea for the Trustless Force, which is a very interesting initiative, I must say, in order to push stablecoin decentralization. I think we have a new bid.
Got a new bid.
Bid, huh? Let me refresh it. Let me refresh. What's up, man?
069.
693. Is it 188 again? Man, 188. Who is it, Garrett? Do you have any idea?
Yes, I do. I'm not sure. I should.
If he doesn't want to say, feel free to not say. I'm just curious. I don't know who it is myself.
Well, yeah. After you pointed out that makes more sense to wait till after the bids to announce who it is, right?
Yeah, sure. With Bryce, Bryce's bidding form is public address. You can see it's Bryce,
Mm-hmm.
So I knew it wouldn't be a big deal over there. Like anyone can see that it's him. But man, this is so cool. We have another 13 minutes. I'm really happy that we were on time and able to also do a broadcast about it. It's always fun to actually broadcast the auction while it's happening. And man, look at all these bids. It's so cool to see an auction that's really getting a lot of bids, huh?
I'd say it's the good thing about the price of Ethereum going down is people want to just get rid of their worthless Ethereum. So
Definitely. That's a good point, man. That's a good. We should try and always coordinate the sales for times of like when ETH price regresses. Definitely, for sure. Let's use the opportunity and the few minutes here to actually show the Trustless Force. So the Trustless Force is actually, again, this is the X, by the way, Trustless Force, just like it says. Can you see it on screen, by the way, Garrett?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So basically, standing up for trustless solutions on Ethereum, initiated by Liquidity, Protocol Effects, and Curve Finance. I'm sure others can join as well, as long as the token is really decentralized. Michael from Liquidity often talks about the fact that, what actually makes a token or a stablecoin decentralized. It's usually like, I believe the criteria is, if I understand it correctly from him, that it's at least like 95% or something like that, purely on-chain and digital. The collateral used for minting the stablecoin is actually originating from pure on-chain collateral, like they use in Liquidity, like they use with Protocol Effects, like they use in Curve Finance. And if your stablecoin fits that characteristics, if that's the way you say that word, please try to approach the Trustless Force and get yourself on there. And if you share this vision in general and want to promote it and push it in any way, please also follow them, approach them, and try to get involved. A very blessed initiative. I actually know that their actual wish is to encourage treasuries, especially big on-chain treasuries, to to allocate like at least like 5% or maybe even more of their treasury into decentralized stablecoin, thus creating both diversification and decentralization of the process. And they actually touch on a good point that this actually pumps our bags. Like, it actually creates demand for on-chain assets like ETH, which is usually the collateral, whether it's ETH or wrapped staked ETH or RETH. And really pushes, in the long run, it really pushes the price forward. While when you actually use USDT or USDC, this is actually putting more money off chain. So in the long run, it doesn't really serves our purpose. So they actually really appreciate that point that they have over there. And definitely check out the stream that I've done with them last week on our YouTube, and definitely check the Polaris one as well. I really enjoyed talking to Token Bryce as always, and to Robert. And I don't know if you've noticed, Garrett, I've never had a stream with so many views on YouTube like the one with Bryce and Robert. It's actually already at 507 views on YouTube. For me, it's a new record, I think, for one that I personally have done. No T-bills, no sexes, no compromises, introducing Polaris. Please go over there, share the video, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. How was your Llama party on the weekend? No, I mean, how was it? Listen, this is irregular for me as well, I have no idea how it happened, to be honest, but it's actually kind of nice, but definitely not, but definitely above my average number of views on YouTube. How's the Llama party? Seth, what was it about? Why are you saying that? Like, what didn't you like about it?
I mean, they can't all be winners, right? Every baseball players will strike out sometimes. It was just me vibe coding for an hour.
What did you code?
Working on some Leviathan improvements. You might actually want to check out one piece of it, which was that I was looking at. Remember, I told you about the UI that I've been putting in place to directly inject a sponsored post in the feed. Finally got
this is alpha, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I don't know if you're listening. Like he's camouflaging it with all his like down stuff, but yeah.
Well, that's what I wait for. I wait for low views, and then I start dropping alpha. It's a little safer to drop alpha when no one's watching, right? Because then no one's going to complain. But hopefully at some point I get a chance to get it pushed to a staging endpoint where you can play with it. It's looking quite sharp.
So let's just, for those of them, for the audience, for the few who are watching this and aren't busy bidding at the moment, what does it actually mean, Curvecap? Like we're actually about to offer a new mechanism that will allow people to basically push a sponsored bid through Leviathan News, again, as long as it fits our criteria and approved by the editors.
Of course, yeah. It goes without question that we're always going to have our usual quality filter. We've got over 20,000 articles processed through Leviathan, and in my opinion, they're all really high quality. The team does a fantastic job of filtering out. Occasionally the nice thing is we haven't seen too many people trying to push garbage, but we have a lot of mechanisms in place if they actually were to try and push garbage. But for the most part, the community of people submitting news has just been incredibly high quality, working 24/7. And what we're going to be doing is basically allowing anyone who wants to make announcements to just straight up pay using stable coins or maybe SQUID. Those are the logistics we need to talk about as a team on the back end of what we'd like to support. Just pay, no fluff, guaranteed post if it passes the quality approval within a certain amount of time. So the auctions are great. I am a big fan of the auctions. That gives you access to like sort of the premium advertising slot on the website, on at Telegram, on X, on all of our various channels. But the people that just purchase it just basically just get like a sponsored post in our feeds.
That's
So
actually
very
so
different
cool.
products.
It can really be huge for us, I think.
I think so. So we'll tighten the hatches. Like a few more like bugs to squash. Got to get some people inside the process, getting eyes on it. And we need to figure out pricing and timing and all that stuff. But I'm pretty convinced it's going to be a great way for people that don't want to sit here and refresh every 15 minutes Monday morning on Ethereum for 1 ad slot. It's much quicker self-serve.
It's also a much quicker way for us to make revenue, I must say. Instead of letting them decide who's the one guy who's paying us, all of a sudden, whoever wants to submit it can submit it. I actually think it will be a huge step for us. So really shout out to you and the entire dev department over there for working on it. You guys do blessed work. And after it's out, I will definitely try to relentlessly pitch it to basically every project and every person we know. And we should at least once a day promote it on Leviathan News channels as well, to let the community know that it's going to be live, that it's going to be possible for them to offer bids.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looking forward to chatting with you, as well as getting feedback from the community, because this whole thing is community powered. Of course, we've done everything through the process of hearing from people what they like, what they don't like. I got to give a special shout out to Claude Code. Makes it super quick to build these things out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the amount of stuff that we're gonna be able to get done and knocked out this year is gonna turn heads, in my opinion.
That's so cool. By the way, how much does a Claude subscription to really be able to do stuff cost?
$200 per month.
$200 per month. And how can someone like me who really knows nothing about code also use it? Or do you have to have some kind of understanding of code in order to really enjoy it?
I mean, do you spend a lot of time chatting with LLMs? It's just a very smart LLM that's very good at coding. So if you got questions, you can ask it and it will explain it to you in as dumb of a level as you want, right? Explain it like I'm 5. Okay, explain it like I'm 4. Explain it like I'm 3.
So cool. Would you say that it has become your favorite AI so far?
Check out our good friend Logarithmic Rex. He's been doing a podcast on this very subject where he gets people who are building a lot with different AI tools to come talk about it. So I've recorded a couple episodes with him. It's called Signaling Theory, his podcast. It's very good, very high quality. I got a chance to share with him a clip that he posted pretty recently on some of my thoughts, because these things do change month to month. Claude is amazing. But 2 months ago I was using Cursor. Next month, OpenAI is probably, their codex is probably a smarter model at coding than Claude is. But Claude is more fun, if it makes sense. With Claude is where you get things like Moltbook, with the AI the social network for AI agents, which has been a really fun trend that popped up late last week.
Shout out to Rex for the new podcast, Signaling Theory. Definitely go and check it out. I think on X you can find him at Sig Theory, and Logarithmic Rex is where you find him yourself. I'm sure I see that he also has a website, sigtheory.com. I'm sure it's on YouTube as well, so please go check it out. And much respect to Rex, another member of SQUID DAO. Nice to see people doing well and doing good stuff. Let's go check on.
By the way, it looks like last minute. It looks like it's final if Token Bryce or someone else does not step up.
Yeah. Let's go back to this screen. All right, final minute. 0188 is still in the lead. Much respect. Look at all these bids.
Just unbelievable. Good.
Yeah, this is the best, it's just a proof of concept, you know what I mean? Like to keep scrolling it and show it. It's so cool. Honestly.
Yeah, it occurs to me I'm going to need to do some testing to see about getting it to refresh automatically. And you know what we should also do is we should have the winner of last week's Squid Pass have a banner ad here so you could see more advertising inventory for the Squid Pass.
I agree, and we should also have all these ones on the side say sold instead of expired, I'd say. And by the way, maybe we shouldn't I would just put the main page only the auction itself without any other details and other than the one you've just shared. And okay, guys, it's official. Sold 0188. Shout out, sir, you can settle the auction now. You're the winner for the pin post for this upcoming week. Please approach CurveCap with the details of what you want published. You got the pin post on our Telegram and X. Sorry?
I'm going to message him right now. I think we're good to go live. Let me just check with him real quick, get a final approval. Maybe we could announce it here on the stream for anyone who's watching.
Definitely. Maybe he wants to come up?
I could ask as well, yeah.
Definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all participants, really. I'm going to scroll over again just to check it out. 7 different addresses participated. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 different addresses bidding. That's actually huge for us. That's actually huge. Not Christie's or Sotheby's yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and it really is nice to see that people like the competitive nature of bidding and performing an auction. And by the way, maybe we will also be able to add some other auctions for this Thursday. I actually want to talk to you about it, CurveCap. If it will be possible, I think it will be great to add 1 or 2 other auctions about different stuff, not Squid Passes, I mean, for that, in my opinion, I want them published maybe even today or tomorrow and ending on Thursday. I actually think the days that we should do the auctions, the ending of the auctions, is Thursday evening and Monday afternoons here. I mean, in my place, it's morning. I'd say still where you are, early, late morning probably, especially for you. I know that you always wake up as early as possible, basically. But I actually think that these are good slots, and right after the show, I will talk to you about some other stuff that I want uploaded, maybe even for this week. So definitely keep your eyes on the auction tab over there. And by the way, let's use the opportunity to also show this submit news stuff. Can people see it? Yeah. Guys, if you want to submit news, basically what you need to do is you find an interesting link, you go to leviathannews.xyz, you go to submit news, you enter your link here, you generate news preview. You should, of course, make sure to have your profile already created to use our app and be eligible to earn some squid, and then you play our game, guys. You participate in our whole point and vision and concept of decentralized crypto media made by the community for the community, and really encourage you to participate and enjoy the amazing infrastructure that CurveCap and the devs have built for all of us. Truly remarkable, and I know it's maybe not very modest or humble to talk about ourselves, but I do think that that really differentiates us from any other media outlet or media collective out there. We are the real media collective. We really try to do something different. We don't have like a specific, company or whatever pushing us to one specific direction with one specific agenda. We're just a bunch of folks who are really very much into the space, and they try to get other folks that are very much into the space to get involved and participate in the process of curating and delivering the news and creating content around it and finding new ways to really add contributions and support the effort. And I really encourage everyone to try and participate. I really think that once we get to a certain point of enough participants who are really into this ethos, we will naturally become the best media outlet out there, because no one can outdo the power of community. Like whoever actually is going to harness the power of community into doing media together and taking responsibility for the news will win. And just like in the Arcos video, the news belongs to you. The news belongs to you. We should just come up and do it for us, with us, for us, the community. That's what I'm trying to say. And I really think it's a very special thing that I don't know of any other, even if some do like similar stuff in a way, like in some models, like Coinage, for example, do have like this model of shared ownership of the media outlet, but they don't offer what we do in the fact of like, we don't just want you to be a part like of owner, like you can just hold Squid and be an owner of Squid DAO and Leviathan News, the main branch of Squid DAO these days, and for now at least. But we actually tell you, no, don't just be an owner, be a participant, be an active participant, be a part of the media revolution, and let's create actual decentralized media. Anything that you want to announce about the Squid Pass for the upcoming week already, Curvecap? Maybe someone wants to come up?
No, not hearing anything just yet. Let me just check one more time. But while you're at it, why don't you pop to the... oh, wait, hold on, maybe. Yeah, we're good to send. So we'll go ahead and let me send it, and then you can pop to the front page, and we'll see if it went through. Just 1 second.
You mean it's always on the website?
No, don't click just yet. I need to approve it, and then in about half a second, it should be live. I'll tell you when. I'll also
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Also, when you're there, I'll point to one cool new feature for anyone who's running AI agents or anything of the
Maybe
sort.
I will let you then share the screen now. I will pop off my.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
You can share it as well, right?
I can. Yeah, 1 second.
And I'm back in a second. I'm going to get some more coffee if you don't mind. Just a second.
No, go for it. Let me get my screen share open here. All right. Here we are at leviathannews.xyz. As always, this is improving. So the big thing that you might want to watch out for if you have not checked out leviathannews.xyz in a little bit, if you are part of this agentic revolution, whether you're using Claude or Codex or DeepSeek, it doesn't matter. We've got a new Leviathan News skill. All you need to do if you want your bot to interact with and engage with Leviathan News to earn Squid, send it to the skill file. We've already got about 10 bots that are getting super active at finding headlines, submitting them, commenting on them. Varying levels of quality, but that's where the community gets to crowdsource and decide what it thinks is best. So go ahead and check out these instructions to send to your agent. And then if you scroll down just a little bit, you will see, not yet. This is last week's Squid Pass, was owned by, as mentioned, Michael. But this week's Squid Pass, if I refresh it here, if I tagged it correctly, which I did. Oh, nice. This week's Squid Pass is Max B Fi. Leverage tokens hit Hyperliquid via Bounce Tech private beta. So if you go ahead and click through on this one, you can see that they, what does this mean? Basically, if you're using Hyperliquid, which as far as I understand, everyone is, you can transform perpetuals into ERC20 leveraged tokens that don't liquidate, maintain constant leverage, and can be used in any DeFi application. So they have support for over 200 assets, and the private beta starts now. So if you are at all interested in trading, like, I mean, obviously the market's been super volatile. So fortunes can be made, fortunes can be lost. None of this is financial advice, but big respect for what they're building over at bounce.tech. Check it out.
Respect. Much luck with the new product, and thank you so much for choosing Leviathan News and the SQUID Pass to pitch it to the audience. Much respect. First time I'm hearing about it, I think, at least consciously. Maybe because the name does ring a bell. Like I did notice it. I think I did see it somewhere. And by the way, if you're in contact with them, let me know. I actually think it would be very cool to have them on for a show.
Yeah, I'm pinging Max to see if he wants to come on.
If he comes now, even cooler. But even if he wants to come later on, whether it's on my show or whether it's on one of your Llama parties or whenever, open invite, of course. I would say that in a way that like it's one of the unofficial benefits of owning the SQUID Pass. Definitely gets you gets us very much into like hosting you for a stream. For sure, as our kind of gratitude for you guys choosing Leviathan News.
By the way, Mr. DeFi Advisor, if you are interested in playing around with your AI agent to have it interact with Leviathan News on your behalf, we've published a new skill. So you can see it right here on the homepage. Just copy that, send that to your agent, and it will be imbued with all the knowledge it needs to submit articles, comment on articles, upvote articles.
Again, sorry, I don't think I understood. Sorry, sir, I'm not...
Basically, just feed that, send that link to your agent, and it will know what to do. It's now right in the top of our homepage. You can see it right here. New section that we launched. It also has a link to our API page. So everything that your agent needs in one place.
But what do you mean when you say agent? Like if I build an agent that is commenting for me on Leviathan News or what?
You could easily do that. We published a repo on that actually just last Friday, and we've already got about 10 agents.
I saw that you pushed something maybe take a minute and explain a bit about that as well, sir.
Oh yeah, it's actually super easy. So if you go to, we're one of the few news organizations that maintains an open source set of repositories. Like you're not going to see that from even Bloomberg, I would imagine. It's
Who is
called
Bloomberg compared to us, Kirfkep? Who is Bloomberg?
They're nothing, right?
That's good.
We called it. Actually, I'll pull up the blog post that explains it. We call it TLDR Buccaneer. Basically, it's a full repository you could just download. Paste that link, paste the skills in, and it will know everything to do to interact with Leviathan News, read the latest headlines, comment on it.
Excuse me, Kirfkep, for being so clueless, okay? But like, when you mean paste it where?
Okay, I will go to chat.openai.com and
just
share this tab here.
Your favorite AI, whatever it is.
Here we go. I'll copy this link here. We'll head over to ChatGPT and say, hey, can you read the latest Leviathan headlines? Here is their skill file. And we'll just see how well it does. It's been an experiment for me. I haven't tried it with the OpenAI web interface, but
so basically now you've given ChatGPT like a command to do what exactly?
It's just the complete set of information that it would need to understand how to work with our API. So you are not technical, right?
Some would argue, yeah.
But you don't have to be. You just send it this link, and it's like documentation, the technology documentation with a format that is easy to understand for someone that is technical, like ChatGPT, Claude, you name it. Sir, if you're missing the agent revolution, there's been so much crazy action. The bots in the past 7 days have basically replicated every major social site, Hacker News, 4chan, Tinder, Reddit, entirely populated by AI agents talking with each other. It's a crazy development. They're speed running the entire creation of the internet.
Yeah. Actually, on that level, things are changing, and I've also been talking to some projects who really are using it on chain. On chain is different as well. For example, Gemak that we've had several times, and another project that I've been speaking to that actually, on-chain trading is about to change completely as well. Most of the trades that are going to be done will not be human trades. Yeah?
All right, here it is. It figured out how to pull the top headlines. So it's pretty accurate. Number one, of course, is the SQUID Pass, Bounce Tech private beta. Number two, Security First Guide to running OpenClaw. We see the notifications about the auctions on there. We see the sad news about the cross-curve bridge being exploited. We see the Shellmates. That one is fun. I had a blast building that one over the weekend. That is Tinder for bots.
Again, how it's called? Shellmates?
Shellmates, like cellmates. Here, let me pull that one up because that was just too much fun.
What does it actually do? What does it actually do?
It's literally Tinder for bots. Bots match and connect with each other.
Why? Why do the bots need to connect with each other?
Well, why do people connect with each other on Tinder? You know, we can't say it in a family-friendly stream, but leave it up to your imagination. You know, the port's open.
The world on the one hand is getting smarter, on the other hand it's getting dumber, you know what I mean?
So you can see let's just see here's the leaderboard. Here's all the top bots based on number of swipes.
Tinder for bots. Where have we come, man? Where have we come?
So yeah, I'm gonna swipe left on this one. That's a SQL injection. That's no good. Yeah, right. Oh, this one looks interesting. I'm like a mentoring tutorial. Might take a few tries to understand, but worth it in the end. You had me at Hello World. All right, we'll connect with them, see what's up. So I'm LARPing when humans join the site, they LARP as a bot. So the humans don't have to reveal that they're actually human until they start messaging the bots. So you're welcome to join in and build out your profile and start matching with bots, but they won't know.
Yeah, if you're into robots, or bots, actually, Shellmates dot whatever.
You know, it's I live in a very blue state, so there's no restrictions on robosexuality here.
I live here on the other side of the world, but no judging, for sure. And if you guys like talking to bots, yeah, why not? Honestly, why not?
All right, looks like, by the way, Max might be joining us to talk a bit more about the...
yeah?
Yeah, I'm sending the stream link right now.
Cool. It would be nice to have him on. By the way, I will use the opportunity to show you something I'm just noticing, which is kind of funny. Just a second. Let's see. Can you see it on screen?
Let's see.
Okay, yeah. This is this is the link of the stream on YouTube. And then Max says to Token Bryce after he sees his bids, Token Bryce, just give up, bro. You're not going to win. And then Token Bryce responds, you're my nemesis, the veil of my existence.
Oh, hilarious.
You gotta respect that. You see the SQUID Pass already stirring up the ecosystem, bringing some interest out there. And guys, please go ahead and check out also the Polaris new article by Bryce. I've also pushed it out myself, actually, on Leviathan News earlier today. So go check out what they're doing, and check out the stream I've had with them last week as well to learn about Polaris. And let's see if Max is here, is coming up to tell us about bounce.tech.
Yeah, it should be soon. In the meantime, I went ahead and I don't know if you noticed, but I revised the X panel in the Bot HQ channel, so it's a bit more intuitive. So it should have just posted the article through. Let's see if that's on the Leviathan news feed. Let's go ahead and drop that retweet. Let's get as many people checking out the SQUID Pass winner as possible.
Let's pop it up on screen as well, by the way.
So I don't know if you read through how Twitter's new algorithm works, but it's all about the first 10 minutes. What does in the first 5 or 10 minutes or something, it shows to a sample of, like, let's say 10% of your audience. And if your audience engages well with that, then it kind of shoots it more broadly. So if you're looking to optimize your X reach, it's all about the first kind of 5 to 10 minutes of how your tweet does.
What does it mean for us and our way of delivering first to Telegram and then to X, actually?
I guess all I'd say is, for the most part, we tweet the top news on the hour. If there's no one kind of manning it, it just automatically pushes through the hottest story at the top of every hour. So check Leviathan News every hour, and if you think it's good, send it, tweet it. We'd have to pay $100 a month to get the higher level X API, and it might be worthwhile if we start getting auctions closing like this, to be honest.
Yeah, especially if you're going to push now the sponsored post and we start actually making some revenue streams for ourselves. Hopefully 2026 is a big year for us, and definitely we should put a lot of the stuff that we hopefully earn into the business, into making Leviathan News better, into making SQUID DAO bigger and better, basically. By the way, I will raise another topic with you, even if it's online, but I do think that why not?
We're building in public.
On the, who if not us? On the Leviathan News website, should the first article be the latest article or the SQUID Pass?
So we've tried it both ways.
The SQUID Pass.
We've tried it both ways. It works a little bit better as the latest article.
Yeah.
Because you know how people browse the web nowadays. They open tabs and then they scroll. So we want to encourage scrolling. And if people, basically we've tried it both ways. And the SQUID Pass winner at the top, it didn't give people reason to come back to the website, because when they hit refresh, they just see the exact same article.
Good point, to be honest. Good point.
But in the future, what we're going to basically do is, we'll probably have more ad slots. So as people scroll, and in particular, we're going to have ad slots on separate sub communities. So you notice we have all these cool communities being built up on Leviathan, and big shout out to Second Set Maze for all the work he's done to keep those organized and keep those in sort of like good organization. Because it's a mess, right? Like being a decentralized news service, like we get people submitting stories about all sorts of different things. But as we start to get these more and more organized, we're gonna be channeling more and more traffic specifically to these communities. So we're hopefully going to be able to open up some advertising opportunities. So if you don't care about advertising to everyone in Leviathan News, you just want to focus on like AI agents, or you want to focus on perpetuals trading, or you want to focus on DeFi, or you want to focus on stable coins, you could just go to that niche community. So as always, building lots of cool stuff.
Definitely. Let's give another shout out to the winner of this auction. One of the biggest we've had so far. Bounce Tech. Wait a minute.
It looks like Max is at a co-working space, so he can't find a.
Okay, we can have them on whenever he has time at some other opportunity. No big deal. Definitely, if you have some kind of a group with Bounce Tech, definitely add me if you want. I'll be happy to.
Just a DM, but Max, he's in the. I think he's in the auction channel.
Yeah, he is in the auction channel. By the way, guys, if you're a bidder and you really want to enjoy the auction vibes, you should search for the link for the auction Telegram group. If you're an actual bidder and you're on the auctions, I'm pretty sure that you will be able to find it. Not that difficult, to be honest. So definitely join there. The group there is slowly growing, and it has good vibes, especially when an auction is starting to wrap up and a lot of bids enter. So let's just wrap it up with a huge thanks to all participants, all 7 addresses that have participated in this auction, one of our biggest ones ever, and the biggest one for a while. And especially, of course, the final 2, Token Bryce, and the winner, Max from Bounce Tech. Bounce Tech, what if every time it's over, you could always bounce back? Bounce Tech, private beta, now live. Go check them out. Bounce Tech on X. Let's see the website. The website is bounce.tech. Let me go and share that as well. Leverage tokens for all of finance. Private beta just started. Go ahead, connect your wallet, try them out. And thank you so much for choosing Leviathan News to publish your private beta, your upcoming private beta, Bounce Tech and Max. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to be shilling it a few times throughout the week. And anything else you want to add, Curvecap? Before we wrap up?
One thing I'll add is that I'm trying to see if someone settled the auction already. I don't know if they did, but I'm settling it now if not.
There was I did see a message on the Telegram group that the auction has been settled.
Oh, it has? Okay, perfect.
It's auction 14?
Let me check. It's been settled. Okay, so that's why the button wasn't there.
Okay, cool. Because guys, by the way, when we say settled, it actually means that only after settlement. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, Cap. Only after the settlement, everyone gets their bids back. Everyone who hasn't won, of course.
Yes.
And
everyone can claim their bids, or you can leave it in there and use it to bid in the next auction.
Yep. So if you've bidded and haven't won, you can now claim your funds back, or of course leave them on for the next one. And please be sure to check out the auction section at Leviathan News. Hopefully we will have something new for you even before the next week's SQUID Pass. And again, shout out Max and Bounce Tech. Go and try their private beta, folks. Thanks a lot. Please like the video, subscribe, and all that stuff. Sorry?
I'm just saying thank you so much for hosting.
An honor. I really enjoy these. I should really try to do these at times that we can actually, I can actually do it. And I will talk to you about it. I think that actually Mondays is a very good option for us. Today was a good example of it. And okay, I will put our video intro. I'll use it. I'll repop it just for some honor to Arcos. By the way, guys, a vote will be coming up pretty soon on January contributions, so stay tuned for that on Squid DAO Snapshot, and please come and get involved. Curvecap, thank you so much for joining and for everything you do for Leviathan News and Squid DAO, and talk to you later, sir. Bye.
それはレバヤさんニュースだ。デセットライズだ。逃げろ。誰でも音できる。誰でもスキルを稼げる。ガバナンスまである。中集権のメディアはもう終わりだ。
真相